guys, welcome back to another episode of Love Royale Season 1. If you're new here, my name is Leia and welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Join the fam, become a bestie. We are getting monetized this year. Journey to 1K subs, that is all I need to be monetized on this here channel, and it'll be thanks to you guys. So definitely take a moment to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, share this video, share my channel out to all your other gamer interested friends who care about these dating games on phones and all that good stuff. I will be shooting a different kind of game related content very soon, and we'll be uploading it very soon. So be on the lookout for that. Previously on episode 5, we was at the gala. There was commotion with Megan making a comment about Kate's dress. Someone caught it on camera. They uploaded it. It was a big hoopla. We had to change out the auction item, created a cocktail, sold the recipe along with the glasses that they drank from, and then had a little nightcap on the roof with Emerson. And then Rory interrupted, talking about how there was an intruder looking for me. I think it's Scott. I could be wrong, but I don't see who else it could be. So let's just jump straight on into it. Love Royale, Season 1, Episode 6. Let's go. All right. Episode 6, New Love, Old Flame. A gatecrasher at the gala stirs the pot while romances begin to blossom. See, that already makes it sound like Scott. Rory leads you out of the gala as you wonder who the intruder could be. You enter the grand staircase to see your evil ex, Scott. He smirks at you. Oh my God, Scott? I know, it's good to see me. What the F are you doing here? Thought I'd see for myself if it's true. The palace actually hired you. Rory, why did you bring me here? He said he knew you, kind of threw your name around. Do you know him? Unfortunately, I do. Scott is my ex. Oh, Paige knows me all right. And I saw Lucy's little post about your job, obviously directed at me. Sad. Clearly, it got your attention. Sad. How on earth did you even get this job, Paige? I'm not going to dignify that with an answer. What matters is that I have the job. I'm doing my best and we'll see what happens. Rory seems even more protective over you. Scott sneaks one more drag from his vape and smirks. I can tell you what's going to happen. You're going to screw this up and then they'll come knocking on my door. All right, enough. Paige, he was found vaping outside the ballroom. There's no smoking in the palace and no one's allowed in this area. Especially not a party crasher. I'm not a party crasher. I have an invitation. Look. Scott holds out an invitation. It's real. Even though I don't know who sent it or why I was invited. You got a mystery invite to the gala? I know, it's pretty cool. But why would anyone invite you to the gala? Or invite you anywhere for that matter? Maybe someone doesn't think you're up to the task. After all, I did keep all our clients. Scott waves his invitation in your face. Whatever, I belong here and I'm invited. I'm going to go get a drink and rub some elbows with people who actually matter. He starts to head into the party when Rory stops him, blocking his path. Not so fast. Relax, big guy. I won't vape. That was my bad. Paige, what do you want me to do with this little guy? I don't care about Scott anymore. I've stopped caring about what Scott does a long time ago. Scott leans in close. I don't believe that. You might have this job now, but you'll find a way to mess it up. That's your specialty. Scott starts to head into the gala, but Rory grabs his arm. Paige might not care what happens to you, but I do. You're out of here. Rory calls over another guard who takes Scott roughly by the arm and holds him out, despite his protestations. You're shocked by what just happened. You can't believe that Rory actually threw Scott out of the palace. Rory, intense and concerned, turns to you. Well, that was interesting. Scott has a way of ruining things. Hey, come on, lass, don't let him ruin your night. At least you ruined his night. I know what you need. Come with me. Let's go somewhere we can talk. I know just the place. He holds out his hand. Rory leads you into the stately room and looks at you with concern. Paige, are you okay? Did that Dober hurt you, or did he say something that upset you? Scott can't hurt me anymore. Scott can't hurt me anymore, no matter how hard he tries. Good, that guy is a real bamput. He hid that side of himself from me for a long time, but I see it now. I hate bullies. I can't stand when someone tries to use their power over someone else. Well, he doesn't have any power over me anymore. Good, that's a relief to hear. Rory paces a bit, still agitated from his fiery encounter with Scott. Guys like that think they're above the rules. Makes me bloody crabbit. Paige, I wouldn't have gotten you if I knew he was your ex. Well, Scott needed to be dealt with. I could have tossed him out without bothering you. I should have protected you from that. I've been dealing with Scott for a long time. Guys like that think they're above the rules. I used to be like that. Like Scott? No way. I mean, I used to be all about breaking the rules. I was really impulsive, but it was just automatic for me to question authority. I could see that. What changed? When I was in the service, I met a friend who was a lot like me, a rule breaker. And we had each other's backs no matter what, us against the world. Where's your friend now? We still have each other's backs, don't worry. And I'll have yours, especially if that douchebag shows back up. Thanks, Rory. You know, I'm still so riled up that I think I need to clear my head before I go back in there. Sometimes I go riding on the palace grounds when I need to blow off some steam. The wind in your hair, the speed. I usually go alone, but what do you say? You want to come ride a horse with me in the palace grounds, Paige? I kind of want to go for a moonlit ride, but like these gems be costing so much money, man. We're gonna go for a moonlit ride. Yes, I'm in, but you better keep me safe. We'll be on the same horse, so I'll hold you close. Good, can't wait. The grounds are lit up by the stars and the lawn stretches out as far as you can see. At the stables, Rory offers you a hand and pulls you onto a horse behind him. Are we going to get in trouble for this? Maybe, but doesn't that make it more exciting? I've had enough trouble for one night. We're fine. I help out in the stable sometimes. That's why they let me ride James Bond here. Isn't that right, Mr. Bond? He pats the horse as you head out onto the ground, slowly at first. This is guaranteed to make you feel better. You won't regret it. With a flick of the reins, Rory urges the horse to run. As you gallop, the wind in your hair, you feel his strong arms wrapped around you. As the horse races through the fields, it's exhilarating and intense, and you can feel Rory's mood shift and lighten. You both laugh as you ride like the wind. Gradually, the horse slows to a canter as you return to where you began this adventure. Rory helps you off the horse. You might have one or two hairs out of place. Let me. He gently smooths your hair, studying your face. Just a few moments ago, I was ready to punch through a wall, and now I feel amazing. Me too, but I'm still wondering why Scott made you so upset. Like I said, I hate bullies. And I get really upset when someone I like needs protecting. I'll take that as a compliment. Please do, that way something good can come from it. It used to always get me in trouble. Go on. My sister was bullied in school and I got in a lot of fights sticking up for her. That's awful, but why would that get you in trouble? Fighting never does anybody any good. I didn't have a ton of friends because everyone was scared of me. But you had your sister. True, I guess that's why I always feel like an outsider. Even now, you're definitely not an outsider here. Even now, sometimes. You should try getting a job in another country and see how that feels. Rory laughs. When I was a kid, horses always made me forget when something was wrong or I was in trouble. The speed, the strength, all you have to do is hold on. You hold on and then your worries disappear. Rory looks deep into your eyes. I wanted you to feel that feeling after seeing what a sleaze your ex was. Clearly, you have terrible taste in the romance department. Are you including yourself in that department? Are you including yourself in that generalization? Because it sounds like you are. Maybe, maybe not. You do bring out my wild side. I have a feeling I bring that side out in you too. What would make you think that? Because we just took an illegal equestrian joyride across Buckingham Palace Gardens in the middle of a gala. Illegal? You said we wouldn't get in trouble. And we won't. Well, probably not. But maybe you want to take one more risk before we head back? And what's that? Rory gives you a devilish smile and gazes down at you. I know you said it was too soon when I asked for a weak kiss in the stables yesterday. But today's a new day and time moves fast here at the palace, now that we've gotten to know each other better. I'm feeling the burning desire to kiss you even more now than I did before, Paige. I'll kiss him. I've had more time with Rory than I did with Emerson, and I still don't know what's going on between Kate and Emerson. Like you said, we bring out each other's naughty side. We certainly do. He leans down and kisses you, softly at first, and then sweeps you into a passionate embrace. Just then, a message from Mr. Crawford dings on your phone. Damn it, my boss needs me. Impeccable timing as usual, Mr. Crawford. Paige, thank you for coming on a ride with me. It was the best part of my night. Aside from tossing your Bamped ex out, but that goes without saying. Rory, ever protective, leads you back into the gala, your heart still racing at the thrill of being around him. You enter to find Meghan, Harry, William, and Kate enjoying the last moments of the gala with Mr. Crawford nearby. You join them. There you are. We were just chatting about what a smashing success tonight has been. And we have you to thank. People are loving your post and they're getting a ton of traction online. I might have to bring you in for my presidential campaign next year. You're a valuable asset. More importantly, the auction was a wild success. Each of our items raised money for the charities and I couldn't be happier. Thank you, Paige. Good thing we backed you to Crawford. You're pretty good at this. You're very welcome. I'm just doing my job. Well, we don't want to be the last ones at the party, shall we? The Fab Four bid you farewell and leave, smiling and laughing to each other as they go. Mr. Crawford nears. The royals appear to be quite taken with you, Miss Liv. You must be pleased with yourself. I still have to prove myself. That was lovely to hear, but I still have a lot of work to do to prove myself. Well, then you and I are on the same page. I am, however, appreciative of your humility, a trait rarely seen in Americans. The trial period is still in effect, but perhaps I could admit that you are showing some promise. You may go. I'll take it, thank you. You start to leave, but before you can go, Mr. Crawford calls after you. One more thing. You turn to face him, curious what else he has to tell you. I did hear there was a bit of a scene with a former romantic partner of yours. I certainly do hope that your personal and romantic entanglements won't continue to cause issues or distractions. Mr. Crawford, I assure you I did not invite Scott to the gala. But after tonight, I'm pretty sure he knows he's not welcome here. Duly noted, and I did say plural entanglements. Please keep that in mind. Mr. Crawford departs, leaving you wondering what or who he was talking about. Before you have time to think, you're quickly interrupted by a video call from Lucy. Oh my God, I can't believe you're at the gala. What's happening? What's everyone wearing? LOL, everyone's about to be wearing their pajamas. It's almost over. I'll be home soon. Wait, before you leave, why don't you look for more Diana messages? Can you sneak out to the balcony? Why would there be a secret message on the balcony? I've read this theory. Okay, fine, it's my theory. The balcony is used for all the most important and memorable royal fan moments. So, where better for Lady Di to leave a message for her boys? Who knows when you'll be back here? This is your chance. Well, you were right about the first one. I'm always right. What do you say? Are you going to uncover a clue to a juicy mystery? I'm going to go home. I done spent enough gems in this one episode. I could sneak out to the balcony, but then I could get fired. They won't fire you after tonight. I saw all the posts. Delish. This carving could answer questions, silence rumors, and uncover hidden secrets. Really? There's one way to find out. What do you say? I'm going to leave the mysteries for someone else. Sorry, love. I'm going to play it safe. See you soon. Fine. I guess we'll leave it to someone else to uncover the most exciting mystery in the history of the royal family. Oh my God, stop. See you soon. You enter to see the grand ballroom empty, the party over. As you survey the quiet room, chairs stacked and clean up paused for the evening, you take a moment to reflect, when suddenly, well, hello there, Paige. You turn to see Harry sitting in a lush armchair sipping a glass of champagne. Harry, I thought you'd left. I decided to stay and soak in the evening a bit longer. I was wondering if you'd left, but I'm glad to see you're still here. I was just on my way out. Looks like we're the last two here. I must admit, I did want to stay a bit longer and savor the feelings of the night. It's been so long since we've all been together working as a team. It's nice to be together even with my grumpy older brother. I'm glad you enjoyed the evening. I did too. But now that you're here, I realize there's one more thing that might make the night perfect. What's that? Harry stands and holds out a hand to you. Paige, I think we should dance. But there's no music. The palace is always humming, and it's especially alive on a night like tonight. Harry sweeps you into his arms and you begin to sway. We'll let it guide us. You know, I haven't seen my family like that in so long. We're normally at each other's throats. Everyone did seem to be in great spirits. Maybe we should thank Emerson's bartending skills. Or maybe we should thank you. I think the change in my family is because of you. I'm flattered that you think that. You really do bring a fresh energy to the palace and to our lives. Wow, thank you. No, thank you. And we'll need your help in the coming days. Why is that? Gran has asked us all to Windsor in a few days to discuss something important. And what's that? No clue. Perhaps it has something to do with the mysterious announcement Gran added to the schedule. But let's not focus on that now. All I wanted was one dance to cap off a perfect evening. He sends you out for a spin and then pulls you back in close. You smell his cologne. That was fun. Thank you. That was really fun. Thanks for the dance, Prince. No worries. I'm glad I asked. Harry stops and you gaze into each other's eyes. It looks as though Harry has something to tell you, something important. Then his phone buzzes. He checks it. I must go. Thank you for saving me the last dance. Good night, Harry. And with that, Harry leaves you in the ballroom, standing alone on the dance floor. Curled up on the sofa at home in your pajamas, you tell Lucy about your big night. So, we got A+, A-list content for the Fab Four. I saw her dead. And then guess who showed up? Elton John? Scott. Long story short, he was a dick and Rory threw him out. Lucy swoons, falling onto the sofa in her formal gown. Please go on, get to the good stuff. Well, while my work life was tanking and then soaring, I did find a little time to flirt. I love my wife and my baby, but can we please trade lives? Pretty please? But there's more. I had kind of a moment with Harry earlier. Maybe I'm reading into it, but I really felt like we had this spark. Are you serious? You favored Harry from the get-go. And now your fantasy has become a reality? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It was just a vibe and a dance, but I have no idea if they feel the same way. I just got a DM from Harry. Hey Paige, I have something important to tell you. I know it's late, but I'm on my way to you now. I'll ping when I arrive. Discretion is paramount. Oh my God, what did they say? They have something important to tell me. Like, they have the hots for you? Lucy. It's obvious. First a vibe and now a late night text. We'll find out what this is about soon enough. They're on their way over right now. Shut your mouth. Harry is coming here? To my house? Now? Yes. This is major. A royal is coming over? OMG. Now we know that you two were deaf vibing. And you're about to have another moment with them? This means you need an outfit change. Lucy flips through racks of clothes searching for something. I'm not as renowned as that royal fashion connoisseur Mallory, but I helped style you all throughout university. I know exactly what suits you, which is basically everything, you stunner. Okay, let's visualize the scene. A royal is about to tell you something so earth-shatteringly important they must do it in person. And you're just you, so we gotta dress you up a bit. Thank you, dear friend. So far, they've seen you in your professional looks, and tonight they saw you in your amazing gala look. This is an opportunity to show them who you really are. A civilian? We're gonna give them your sexy civilian best, so let's break out your best looks, change your hair, and accessories. So which sexy civilian off-duty look do you want to go with? I kind of want to wear what I have on, he's just gonna have to accept me for what it is. I don't want to try too hard, I'll just stay in this. You want to wear the same thing Harry saw you in all evening? It's fab, but seems like a missed moment to shine. Are you super duper sure you don't want to take another look? No, I want to stick with what I'm wearing now. That's fine. I'm sure you'll find other ways to make this a memorable night, Paige. I said it before and I'll say it again. I want to trade lives. I'm just downstairs in the black car. Oh my, Sex in the City. This is so Carrie and big in the limo at Carrie's apartment and I'm here for it. Let's hope this doesn't end with me being jilted wearing a bird in my hair. You look amazing. Now get down there and hear your secret news. You head down to the street where your royal limousine awaits. You get into the car, the privacy screen up to hide you from the driver, and slide in next to Harry. The windows are fully blacked out and you see that he's changed out of his gala wear into something more casual and effortlessly sexy. Hey, I just wanted to thank you again for everything you did for us today. You really helped sort out our priorities. Sometimes we forget what's truly important. Thank you, Paige. That's nice, but you already thanked me at the end of the gala. Was this so important you had to come see me in person? You got me. That's not all I wanted to talk about. Then what's on your mind, Prince? I just feel like my life is in a total shift right now. My head is spinning. I've been searching for my role in my family for as long as I can remember, and I thought I'd found it. But now I don't know. I'm sure you feel a lot of pressure. That's just it, I do. But since you've arrived, I feel like I can breathe again. There's just something about you. I can't name it, I can't place it, but I can't stop thinking about you. Ever since being in the boxing ring with you, my heart just pounds. You're stunned, and Harry shifts closer to you in the luxurious back seat. You make me want to be who I truly am, spontaneous, unexpected. Harry stops himself. You can almost hear his heart beating, his eyes pensive and full of life. All I know, at this point, I feel like anything is possible. So I guess I have to ask, how do you feel, Paige? How will you respond to Harry's electric question? And where will the night go from here? Find out in episode 7. Alright, so that was Love Royale, season 1, episode 6. And as I predicted, it was Scott who was the intruder at the palace. Turns out he got an invite. Don't even know who invited him, but I'm pretty sure it had to have been somebody trying to start some problems. And if I think it's that girl that got the job before me in the beginning in the first episode, and she's the one that escorted me out. I have a feeling it was her because technically I don't fully have the job yet, so she still has the role. So I have a feeling she has something to do with that. But anyways, so yeah, Rory got overprotective, threw him out. Then me and Rory went on a nice little moonlit horseback riding little thing. We shared a kiss. The Fab Four congratulated me on my first gala and me doing well. Crawford was impressed. I'm still on probation. Had a little moment with Harry. We danced, went home, filled my bestie in. Then Harry let us know that he was coming to tell us something. Got down to the limo and he shared basically how I make him feel alive and all that other stuff. And now he wants to know how I feel. So there's a possibility we could have a nice little romance with Prince Harry. Now, that would be a dream come true. You know, he's married to Meghan Markle, so that probably would never happen. But you know, that would be a dream come true. Like, who wouldn't want that, right? So, yeah, we got a lot of love interest going on. We got Emerson, Rory, Prince Harry, so yeah, that was Love Royale Season 1, Episode 6. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Join the fam. Subscribe so you could be notified on when the next episode drops. Because after this episode, we're moving on to Too Hot to Handle. Check the description box for everything. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.